I'm letting a TBR choose what I read for the month of February. I know that we're a few days into February already and I have already started reading some books, but I really thought this was like a fun idea to do. I saw Rachel Catherine, I think she was the person who actually did this, and I wanted to recreate that video. I'm letting my hair get a little bit of a break from the heat, so that's why my hair is like not looking the best today. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm really nervous about this because I've never been able to stick to a TBR, so let's just get into it. To be honest, I didn't really choose any prompts that I saw them have. I've watched a lot of videos like this, and whatever prompts were like sticking out in my thoughts, that's what I ended up writing down. So I ended up just like ripping apart an old planner, and that's what we've got here. I am so nervous, you guys. Okay, so we just like shake it up a little bit and maybe get into it. We have so many, there's probably enough here for like maybe next month. But even if I don't like the books on here, we're gonna go and pick some books from like my actual book wall behind me. But I am so nervous. How many times am I gonna say that? I don't know, but let's just get up a lot of stuff out of my comfort zone in this little jar. So let's start. I'm just gonna like dig in there because I don't want to go for one that I kind of already have an idea about. Okay, we're gonna select, I want to say at least 5 or 6. Let's just do 6. First one, I'm stalling a lot. Okay, I am so nervous. Oh my god, we're not starting very strong. Okay, it says a fiction novel. That means it can be just fully a romance novel. So let's see what we have here. Fiction ones we have here, we have Played as the Lace by Joan Didion. This is a pretty short book and I already read a good amount of it a long time ago. Should we go for this? Should we just do it? Let's just choose this. Very out of my comfort zone. Okay, this one's already kind of open. I don't even know what's in it. Oh, please let it be a fantasy or something. I need something. I'm already nervous because I should have put other options in there. Reread book. Okay, so I'm actually doing a lot of rereads right now, and this could always just be fun. I might just pick, let's see. I might just, I've been wanting to reread the entire Magnolia Park series. So this is actually fun. A reread, it's not that bad. It's also not that bold, so we need something to like spice things up. I'm gonna like dig in here. This needs to be a fantasy because I need to get into another fantasy series. A new fantasy series. Okay, this could be very fun. Let's see what we have here. There's a lot of options. We've got quite a few options here, so let's just take a look. So we have For the Wolf by Hannah Whitten. We have Sorcerer of Thorns by Margaret Robertson. I think this is, no, that's not. There's stores, so I had to go fix that. But we've got For the Wolf. This is a Red Hood retelling. We've got The Prison Healer. This one I think Sarah Crowley has talked about a lot, and that's why I picked it up. Then we've got Sorcerer of Thorns by Margaret Robertson. I don't really, Rogerson. Why do I keep saying Rogerson? Well, honestly, we also have, I don't know if I want to get into that though. You have to pick one of these. And right now, I'm really leaning towards For the Wolf. I have not heard a lot of people talk about this one. And I kind of like the idea of just going into a book series just blindly. But then again, I've heard a lot of good things about this one. But then I've heard the first book is not like the best. But it is, I don't know. Should I get into a new series? I think this one is a duology, so it's a dark fantasy. I think I'm gonna go for this one. I like the idea of reading this, and it's the winter and it's kind of giving. I'm gonna pick this. So we've got 3 books already. I'm gonna do a recap at the end. We're gonna put this back because there's still a chance for more books here. Let's just keep going. So we've got 3 books already. I want to do like 6. I feel like 6 or 7 will be a fun number to do. Super fun. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, please don't be what I think it is. Continue a fantasy series. I didn't want to do this. I mean, I could technically, you know what, I've been wanting to, I don't know if I want to continue Throne of Glass this month. I'm not really feeling it. I'm being totally honest. We have some older strategy maps. situation here. We could finish A Closer Over Flames, but am I really gonna do that? Do I really want to continue reading that? Probably not, let's just be honest. So what I'm leaning towards right now is this one. This is The Stolen Heir. This is technically in the same world in The Cruel Prince, so this counts. It's starting with a new character, really, but it's a character that has already been mentioned. This counts. I kind of want to do this because I really like her writing style, and this is a pretty short young adult fantasy. So we're gonna do this. So far, this is pretty fantasy heavy. We can do 3 more books, and then I'm gonna do a recap. Okay, I'm super scared. Okay. Oh, this was already kind of open, but okay, a pink book. We've got options. We've got a lot of pink books here. This one was sent to me as an art. This is Arya's Khanna's Bollywood Moment. Pretty cute. It's about this girl from Indian heritage that ends up dating this, it's like an academic rivals to lover, I'm pretty sure. We've got a Lynn Painter option here. This is Betting on You by Lynn Painter. And then I'm gonna go, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but this has some pink, right? The Love Wation. I really want to read this one. I really want to read this one. Are you guys gonna let this slide if I just end up reading this one? Please. It has pink. It's pink, okay? Let's just pretend this is fully pink. This is what I don't really this is not calling to me. It's just not. We'll come back to that another time, okay? Let's keep going. Also on a book buying ban. I mentioned that in the video. I want to say I mentioned that in the video before this one, but maybe not. I don't know. I didn't want to do this one. Oh my god. It says some book with dragons in it. Iron Flame is staring at me over there. I don't want to read that book. I have literally no interest in continuing that series. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something here. I'm pretty sure that Queen of Shadows has some type of wyverns or dragons in it. So this should technically count. We're just gonna, I guess we are continuing Throne of Glass here. So yep, I'm not excited about that. I just don't really, I'm not in the mood for that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say, as fun as this has been, this is terrifying because it's either gonna put me in a slump if I try to keep this plan, or I'm gonna have to like not stick to this TBR because I'm already reading other books that I'm actually enjoying. We're just going to go to the very bottom and like pick something out. I'm not looking. This, why are they already kind of open? This is terrifying. An orange book. This has some possibility. It really doesn't. Okay. We've got Crescent City. We have A Color of Silver Flames. We have this, but I'm not really in the mood for that much romance. We've got Redeeming Six. This is kind of orange, right? By Chloe Walsh. Then we could, I didn't think this through. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Books. I'm not liking this. I am actually very not happy about this right now. Let me look around and see what I can find. So change of plans. We are gonna add a little bit more romances. I forgot about this book. This is pink, and we're gonna make this be orange. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna read Crescent City this month. It just can't happen. This is what we've got, okay? Let's just a little wrap up. So I'm going to go through all my options for this. We ended up doing 7. So starting with an orange book, we ended up doing The Love Wager. If you don't know, this is a companion novel to Mr. Wrong Number, which is one of my favorite romances I've ever read. And this one, it's about, I think, the brother of the girl from the first book. Essentially, they go on this bed. They see who, they're trying to see who has the worst date because they're like online dating a lot. And I've heard this is pretty cute. And Lynn Painter does pretty good with adult romances. And I actually already started this book, so we could just like jump right into this. Then we have a book with dragons in it. ended up choosing Queen of Shadows because I am trying to make my way through Throne of Glass. So we're just going to keep this going. This is a thick book. Am I gonna finish this month? Probably not. Even though this is part of the Throne of Glass series. And I've heard this is like one of the best books, but I'm kind of scared of it, if I'm totally honest with you. A pink book. I saw Lauren Sidney from Lauren's Reading Course. She talked about this book and I haven't heard anyone else talk about it. It's called Will They or Won't They by Eyebuydirect. She's the author of How to Fake It in Hollywood. I've heard about this book. So this one, I don't really know what it's about. I think they are in this like TV show together. So it's like about famous people. Someone's famous trope, which I really like. And then they have to get back together for another season of this show they're in. So it's like a second chance or triple chance. I don't know. This is an option, honestly. Continuing fantasy series, I ended up choosing The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. This one is part of the Cruel Prince world, and that's one of my favorite series. I think it's called the Folk of the Air series. So it's in the same like universe, so I think it counts. We're gonna be reading The Stolen Heir. Then we have a new fantasy series. This is probably the book that I'm the most excited about from this whole situation. And this one, it's a Red Hood retelling, so it's a dark fantasy, and I haven't read a dark fantasy since reading One Dark Window, so I'm pretty excited for this. This looks pretty promising, and I think I'm gonna eat this up. It's a pretty cool book too. Look at the edges of it. The pages have this like cool texture. I'm highly caffeinated right now. I need to drink some water and take a deep breath, okay? Just like the yoga teacher this morning taught me to. I'm like really out there. A reread book. If you don't know, this is part of the Magnolia Parks universe, and this is a Daisy Heights one, and I love Christian Heights so freaking much, and I need a little bit of Christian in my life right now, okay? Because he is one of my favorite characters from the Magnolia Parks universe, so we're gonna be rereading that. And then lastly, we have fiction novel, and I ended up choosing Played as the Lays by Joan Didion. This is a pretty short book, and I'm actually pretty excited to get back into this because her writing style really reminds me of Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I love Taylor Jenkins Reid, and she's like a very modern classics author, so she's written a lot of books that I feel like they're gonna live on forever. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Maybe we're gonna do a reading vlog where like I'm trying to get through my jar TBR situation, or a jar picks my reads for the week. That'll be fun, right? Because I already did these. So yeah, that's all we have for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. I am actually very nervous to get into this because I can't stick to a TBR. This is making me nervous, but we're just gonna get into it. We're gonna be reading books that a TBR shows for me. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? That's kind of big here. Hit that subscribe button before you click out of this video.